Here we go. Let's start with some breathing. I'm going to start over here with a little hug and a nose to knees and just let my back open up. And start with our inhales and our exhales. And just go ahead and start letting those ribs open up to the back and the sides of your body three-dimensionally. Just really take a nice, long, steady, deep inhale and a slow, steady exhale out through your mouth and through your lips. And just begin to feel yourself warm up from the inside out. Engage your abdominals, so with each inhale, you draw in that air, and when you exhale it out, use your pelvic floor muscles in your waistband here to cinch up and start to engage those lower abdominals, just feeling things start to focus in towards the inside of your body, paying attention to what's feeling good and what might feel a little better by the end. Relax through your head and your neck and your shoulders. And one more inhale, exhale to just release any tension remaining in your body, or at least trying to do that. And then exhale your way down to the mat to lay down. And we are going to begin here with our imprint. So we're just going to slowly roll to imprint and release out to neutral. Feel yourself engage the sides, the front, and maybe even a little bit of the back angles of your ribs here to imprint and then release to your neutral pelvis. Inhaling and exhaling, and then everything else just stays nice and relaxed down to the mat. You feel your rib cage melting into the floor. Stay open through the front of your head and neck and shoulders. You could even go palms up here if you feel like it'll give you a little more chance to open up across your collarbones. And then just make sure that your head and your eyes are focused either directly up at the ceiling above you, or you can gently close your eyes. And let's do one more imprint and release. Let's send the leg out for a hip release and come around. Slide your heel away. Knee falls wide to the side and circle your way around. And let's inhale and exhale 2 more of these, staying in contact with the floor the whole time and staying nice and level and even on the opposite side. And then go ahead and let that knee fall out and lengthen and pull your heel back in. So you open and lengthen and pull your way back in. Inhale and exhale. Just let that hip release. Let all that tension out of your gesture leg. And then let's switch legs and send it away. Stretch and bend it back on in. So real important here, above anything else, is to try and let the weight of your leg grow heavy into the floor, and then to hold yourself steady on the side of your body that is stabilizing you as the leg moves. Now let's change it up. Knee falls out, you lengthen, and then pull your heel up and in. Inhale and exhale. And you open and lengthen and pull it in. Last time, inhale and exhale. So we'll roll to our sides and do our spine rotation here. Ears on the floor, everything stacked up. Reach to look and exhale to open and stretch. Watch right here where your hips are stacked. Keep them nice and still in space as you come and you go. It's almost like a windmill here. You open, you reach, and you windmill your arm back around. And the work is happening from the ribs up to the top of your head and back down again. You spiral to open and stretch and reach and come around. And let's change sides. So we're gonna windmill it around on the other side. We reach up, look to open, inhale and exhale, and up and open for a stretch. Stay steady in those hips and low back. Reach it up and bring those ribs over. 2 more. Exhale and reach to come on over. Last time. Exhale, reach it up and come on over. And right from there, we're going to go into our cat-cow. So we're going to go ahead to hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's scoop to round. Drop your head. Take a second here and get a nice good stretch across the whole back side of your body. And then send your sits out, lengthen your spine, and bring your head up onto your spine. And round it out. And drop your head. And reach to lengthen. Good. You can almost feel yourself sort of open through the back of your sit bones as you reach them to the wall opposite of your head. And lengthen and stretch it out. Have this sense when you go to lengthen the next time, with your knees pressed into the floor, give a little outward push from your knees and let your hips almost open up like butterfly wings. They don't actually move, but you'll feel your hip bones sort of flare out from your pelvis. They flare right there. And then we round and lengthen. Let's do 1 more. Inhaling and exhaling. And let's go ahead and do our fire hydrant here. We lift the whole knee and foot. And let's go 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, kick it out, draw it in, kick it out, draw it in. Stay steady, level and even. Try not to tip over to the side. I caught myself tipping a little bit. And 3, and 2, and 1. Draw it in. Now send it out straight. Pull it in and straight. Pull it in. For 5 and 4. Now add the opposite arm. 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Now hold long fingertips and straight leg. Circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring them in. Good job. All right, let's switch to the other side. Fire hydrant out. Keep your weight supported between your 3 points of contact here. And 3 and 2. Hold it out and kick it out. Pull it in and kick it out. Then pull it in. Good. Stay supported. Nice soft bend in your elbows for 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Pull it in. Send it straight. Pull it in. Keep your back nice and straight. Good. Add the arm. Reach. Just right back out. 2. Hold it out. Circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and let's come down to our backs. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead, set our fingertips along the side of our body and really reach to the opposite wall. Let's go to head and imprint and peel up to our shoulder blades. Now I'm going to walk my heels in a little closer here so I can get a little more leverage, wrap my glutes, and open up through the front of my hips. So then I can slowly roll down the length of my spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, Real slow the first time, watch your parallel legs. Roll through your imprint and release to neutral. And again, scoop, heel, and lift. And come on up. Weight is on your shoulder blades. Be careful of your neck here. And then slowly roll all the way back down. Articulate and start moving one piece at a time. And lift and peel it down. Good job, you guys. Let's do one more, just like that. Peel it up. Good. Now I want you to come up onto your tiptoes, okay? And I want you to do little pulses from your tips for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up on your tiptoes. Last time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the heels down and then roll your way back down. Good job. Let's grab the foam roller. If you don't have it, no big deal. Just same activities. Just do it on your mat. If you do, let's go tail to head. Great. If you have little weights, go ahead and grab those too. If not, the weight of your hands is going to be just fine. Feet are parallel distance apart. You're going to go ahead and reach to the ceiling here. And we are going to come across to open. Okay? First, we're going to come across to open with our palms facing up. We're going to open slow. Try and get those knuckles to the floor without popping your ribs. Come up and open and come up and open and up. 4 more. Catch the stretch. All right, this is a big piece here. We want to unleash the front body. Open it up so we can get out of the habit of having our shoulders round forward when we're standing. Good. Now, I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to go with your thumbs out. Okay? Thumbs out. So we went knuckles out before. This time we're going thumbs to the floor. And thumbs out. And maybe come up a little higher this time, just a little higher than shoulder height. And let's open. And open up. For 3, and 2, and 1. And then come to the center. Let's do our goalposts. So bent elbows. Hands are higher than shoulder height. And then palm to palm. Elbows go wide. Palms open up. And then come in elbow to elbow and palm to palm. Good. Open up for that goalpost. Your hands should be higher than your shoulders, catching another level of stretch across the front body. And let's go 3 and 2. Now on this last one, stay open and reach up and pull down to your goalpost. Lengthen, pull down. Lengthen, pull down. Keep your chest open and connect through the front of your rib cages. That's it. Elbows wide for a stretch. Reach and pull. That's it. Last 3 and 2. Get those hands up there. And 1. Now one more reach up and circle around. Thumbs come up high. Straighten arms open to circle. Inhale. Exhale to open. Ooh, this definitely feels better than we started. Good. And then reverse. Drag those knuckles around. Pull up high. Ribs connect. Pull down on the pinky side of your hand. So palms are up. Pinkies pull down. Inhale it around. Exhale, pull it down. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. let's go ahead. We're going to get rid of those weights. We're going to come on off of our roller. And we're going to start, we'll keep our roller nearby, but let's start back laying on our mat in our neutral spine. Let's begin with reaching our arms along the side of our body here. Nod the chin and reach to come forward. So this is called our ab prep. So we're just starting to work those suspender muscles. Don't forget, nod, reach, and lift. Come back down. And when I say lift, lift from your rib cage and your abdominals, not from your head or your chin or your nose. Lead through your abs. Suspenders to reach. And let's go 3 and 2. One more. And come on down. And we'll roll to our stomachs. Even it out. If we go forward, we got to go backward too. So we can go hands on the floor and just straight, strong legs up to the bottom rib and come on down. Or we can come and lift our stacked hands under our forehead. Inhale, lift. And lift. And lift. And lift. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And quick shell stretch. Take it back. Knees up underneath you. Fold over your thighs. Reach those hands out to stretch. Pull your belly button deep into the center of your stomach. Take your inhale, exhales. One more good inhale, exhale. We're going to come around again, and we're going to go ahead and do our 100. All right, so you can feel free if you want to put like a ball or a pillow, if you have it near you, between your legs, or you can even put the foam roller. So I'd hug it between my ankles and my knees. I'm going to reach my hands along the side of my body. Okay, we're going to fold forward. You can stay head up or down, but let's start here. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, 10, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 20. You can even balance it on top of your legs. If you want a little more challenge, out, 2, 3, 4, 40, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and X, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach, 2, 3, 4, 60, abs, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 70, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 80, abs, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach, 2, 3, 4, 90, last time, and out, 2, 3, 4, 100. Good. Come on down, set down your ball or your foam roller, walk yourself up tall to sitting. Now let's take the roller and put it up under our feet here, okay? And we're gonna do our roll backs, but we're gonna have this unsteady surface under our feet. So a little more challenge as you roll and rock forward and stack it up. And roll and rock forward and stack it up. Roll it back, just the low back touches, rock it forward, stack it up. If you don't have the roller handy, that's okay. You can just keep your feet on the floor. Sometimes you can put those little tiny balls under your feet too. They make for a nice unsteady surface. And roll it back and rock it forward and stack it up. And last one, and rock it forward and stack it up. Good. We're gonna scoot that out of the way. Stretch out to straight legs, roll all the way down to our mat. Now we're gonna grab our roller here. This time, we're gonna hold the edges of it, okay? You guys are all good. You all have rollers. All right, so hands go overhead. You're squeezing the side of the roller. It's like holding a stick. You reach it up, peel, and then you're gonna stretch to get that roller up over your toes. And then without totally stacking up, we're gonna just unfold. Roll down, come all the way down and overhead. So try not to grip the roller. Give an inward pressure through the palms of your hands so that you're feeling your inner arms working to hold it between your hands. And reach, belly button in. Then roll it down. And hands overhead. Make sure your rib cage stays connected in the front. Draw in through your waistline. Stretch the whole back body. And come on down. Good, let's do 2 more. Nod that chin. Stretch, let your head look between your thighs or your knees. And come on down. And last time. Overhead. And reach it out. Good. Now take your roller and put it up under your tush and sit on it. Okay, so your legs are out in front of you. We're on a slightly unstable surface here. It's not too bad. We are going to start with our twist. 2, 3. Come to center and twist. 2, 3. If you have weights handy, quick grab. 2, 3. No big deal if you don't. 1, 2, 3. If you ever need to substitute, these are 2-pound balls. And so you could even go with like little water bottles or canned goods. You're just looking for a little something, but nothing too heavy. I wouldn't have anything heavier than like 3 pounds for these hand weights. And tall, and 1, 2, 3. Grow tall. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And grow tall. Great job, you guys. Let's get rid of the weights. Let's ditch our foam roller. Keep it close though. We're gonna go down to our mat here. And I want you guys to go ahead and bring up 1 foot at a time. We're gonna do our ab workout here. And what I want you to try and do is see if you can stay up for the whole thing, but if you need to put your head down because your neck is feeling iffy, put your head down. Come on back up. Let's start with our single leg stretch. And we alternate bicycle and reaches. Long arm to the side of the outside ankle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna go to obliques. Rotate the rib cage as you bicycle. Elbows wide. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Come to center, grab your knees. Let's reach our hat off our head and swim it around. So our arms and legs go away to swim. That's 4, and 5, and 6. Couple more. Last 1. Grab your leg, one leg straight, the opposite leg out to the floor, and we grab. And then we switch, straight knees. Almost there. 2 more. Grab a hold. Last 1. Come to your center. Get back into your center. And I want you to hold your arms at your sides. I want you to go ahead and reach your arms out and then pull in and out. Legs and arms going opposite. 4. Nod that chin. 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Set your head down. Give it a little massage. Good. 1 leg at a time back to the floor. And let's go ahead from here and do our shoulder bridge. So we're going to Set our arms to our side. We're gonna just lift hips straight up to our shoulders and set our hips back down. And lift and lower. So no more rolling, it's just a straight lift and a set down. And a lift and down. Let's go 3 and 2. All right, next one, we stay up. Here's the choreography. Your knee comes up, your toe points up. You flex your foot, bring it down. You point to the ceiling, you bend, and you set your foot down. I'll do it again slowly. Knee comes up, we stretch to point. We flex a straight leg down to the size of the opposite leg. We point it up, we bend, and set it down. So it's a bend, point, flex, point, bend, set it, toe, ball, heel down. We bend it up, ceiling, flex to lower, point to lift, bend, toe, ball, heel, set it down. Tush, back up again. Up, point, flex, point, set it down. Up, point, flex, point, bend, set it down. Lift it up. Up, point, flex, point, bend, set it down. Up, point, flex, point, bend, set her down. Lift them up. Last time. Up, point, flex, point, bend, set it down. Last one. Up, point, flex, point, bend, set it down. Regroup for your lift, and then set it down. Good job, you guys. All right, so we are going to go ahead and continue on working on our roll up. So we're going to bring one foot up at a time and crisscross at our ankles. So here's the prep. Pop your low back up off the floor. Okay? When you're ready, you can go straight legs and hinge to pop. Okay? And then when you're really ready, we're going to hinge and lift over our head to our shoulder blades. We're going to open our legs and roll our way down. Bring your legs out to a diagonal, zip them up, hinge, scoop, heel, and lift just to your blades. If you can get your toes overhead to touch the floor, great. Bring them up, open, wider than torso distance apart, roll it away, come out on your diagonal, zip it up. If rolling all the way up doesn't appeal, hinge to lift, hinge to lift. Good. Let's do a couple more here. Touch, lift, open, roll it down, zip it up, hinge, scoop, heel, and lift, touch, lift, open, and roll it down. And then as you roll down, grab the back of your legs and roll up to sitting. So we're gonna do our open leg rocker here. So it's sort of like rolling like a ball, but you're going to keep your legs apart. My knees are going to be a little bit bent because of my hamstrings, but you're rounded and scooped in your abs. If you can get your legs straight, go for it. If you need to bend your knees, totally fine. So you're going to roll back and rock forward and balance. So just like rolling with the ball, it's all about your breath and your abs. Find that balance, roll it back, rock it forward. Nice and controlled, straight down the center of your spine. And let's go 4. Hold on to the back of your thighs. And 3. Last 2. And 1. And come on up. Now see if you can hold this balanced position here. And then I want you to send your legs out and pull them in. And send your legs out and in. Little movements. Out and in and out and in. Then let's go 5 and 4. Last 3, 2, find a focal point, and 1. and then set your legs back down. Good job. And let's roll on over to our stomachs here. So what we're gonna do here is come up to our forearms, and we are gonna alternate leg kicks, okay? So we're gonna point, flex, point it out. And we're gonna build on this one because we've been doing it for a little while, but I want you to do it up on your forearms because I want you to pull your shoulders down from your ears, stay lifted in your abs, and make sure that you're not creating any tension in your low back here. Point, flex, pull it down, point, flex, pull it down. Point, flex, pull it down, point, flex, pull it down. Now we're gonna come down to our mat, and you're gonna have your head turned one way, and you're gonna go ahead and put your hands on top of each other in the small of your back. And you're gonna bring your legs up for 2, and then you're gonna reach arms and legs and lift. And then when you come back down, you rotate your head the other way. Hands go to the small of your back. So we go up, 2, reach, back down, up, 2, reach, back down, up, 2, reach, and down, 2, reach, come down, 2, and reach, and reach. One more, each side, and reach, and reach. And then we're gonna push back into our shell stretch. Make sure we didn't create any crazy tension in our low back. Doing a few new exercises there. So big inhale, big exhale. If you always have your knees right up underneath you, you can open them and explore your hips a little bit. Or if you're always wide with your knees, bring your knees closer right up underneath you. So play around with it a little bit. Good. Let's do one more inhale, exhale. And then let's come around to sitting. I'm going to go ahead and grab this little pillow here. If you need one, because your hamstrings are a little tight, stick like your sweatshirt or a pillow or a towel up underneath you, because we're going to go straight legs out in front of us, and we're going to grab a hold of our mummy arms here. And what I want you to do is flip to thumbs up so we can get ready to do our saw. So you're going to come around, pinky high, and saw your toes. Come up, thumbs comes up, come around. And then stretch, 2, 3. Really go for the length here. And stretch, 2, 3. Stack it up. And reach, 2, 3. Come around. And reach, 2, 3. Stack it up. And 1, 2, 3. Come around. And reach, 2, 3. Back it up. And 1, 2, 3. Stack it up. And 1, 2, 3. Last time. Grow tall. And reach, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's go ahead, get rid of your pillow blanket towel. Set it aside for now. Let's put our feet up in front of us. And let's go ahead and practice our oblique roll back. So if you want to add a little more challenge to this, grab your light weights. You don't need them. It's still hard enough. You're going to scoop around, roll, and reach. And come up. And come up. Inhale to the sits. Get it up. Rock and reach. Rock and reach. You rotate, look to your hand. Come on up and reach. Come on up. And let's go 3. Nice work. Last 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And just set those weights back down again. we're gonna go ahead and work on our neck pull. Hands behind your head. You're gonna roll back, take a nosedive forward, stack up, lift your chest, and roll it back, and rock it forward, and stack it up. Roll back, rock it forward, stack it up through your chest, roll back, rock it forward, stack it up. Now if you want to do a little bit more challenging version, go ahead and reach your hands behind your head, lengthen out your body. You're going to roll up, round forward over your thighs, stack up with straight legs, and roll your way down. If this isn't for you, keep working on that prep. That prep is very challenging. Keep at it. Roll it down. Lengthen out. Watch those ribs. Peel it up. Use your abs in your exhale. Nose dive. Stack it up. Roll it down. One more time. Round it forward. Woo! Stack it up and roll it all the way back down. Good job, you guys. So let's go ahead from here. I want you to put your hands up into the small of your back here. And I want you to bring one leg up at a time, okay? And so what we're gonna do here is keeping our hands up underneath our back. I want you to come forward and look at your knees. And let's do more of a bicycle. Actually, let's keep our head down for now. Let's bicycle with a little support in our low back. Good. Circular bicycle. The other bicycle we do is very linear. And then let's reverse it, like you're backpedaling. Let's come up to the top. Now keeping our hands there, let's open for a stretch, zip it up. And open for a stretch and zip it up. Inner thighs, stretch them out. Support your low back with your hands, open and close. So these are the kind of things that we can do on the reformer with our straps, but since we don't have the help of the machine and the straps, we have our hands in our low back just to keep us safe. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead from here and we're going to reach to come up and come on back down. So your hands are here. You're going to reach and roll back down. And reach and roll back down. So we're working on the second piece of the roll up, and that with your hands there, give yourself a little bump and roll back down. And let's go 3. Good. It's like a jackknife. And 2. And 1. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Bring our hands out of the small of our back. Reach them along the sides of the mat. Let's rotate and reach our legs out. Bring them in and come to center. Now let's come up with our head and make it a little harder. Rotate, reach, bend, and center. Rotate, reach, bend, and center. So you're in your hundreds position, and we're adding the rotation and the length. Bend and center, rotate, reach, bend, and center. Good. Keep going. You got it. And center. 2 more. And reach and bend and center. Last 1. And reach and bend and center. And let's stay in position. Hands circle and pull around. So you're going to come up with your hands, bend your knees as you circle, reach. Up and reach. Up and reach. If your head gets tired, you can still do the same thing with the arms and legs. Put your head down, and then when you're ready, bring your head up. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now bend and stretch. and bend and stretch. Triceps here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch it out. Bring it in. Set your head down. Roll out your low back. A lot of abs there. And then reverse it. Roll out your low back on the other side. Good job, you guys. Let's come on up. We're going to go ahead and come to our side kneeling position. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up. Circle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set it down. Good job, you guys. We're going to do one more here. We're going to bring it up. We're going to reach and point. And reach, reach, and point. Reach, reach, and point. You feel your butt on that stance leg, and point. Reach, reach, and point. For 3, and 2. I feel mine. And 1, and point, and set it down. Woo! Let's change sides. It really makes a difference when you're up on that knee. Okay, so we're going to go kneeling now on the opposite side. Okay? There's like a weird bump in my rug here, so I'm trying to find the right spot. All right, so we're on our knee. Center up your eyes. Get strong through the support leg cheek. Point and flex. And point and flex. Point and flex. And point and flex. For 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Bring it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In reverse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Give yourself one big inhale, exhale. Bring it up. We go forward, forward. Kick it back. Forward, forward. Kick it back. Bring it back. Forward, forward. Stay still through your low back. Forward, forward. Kick it back. Stay strong in that hip. Kick it back. 2 more. Kick it back. Forward, forward. Kick it back. Good. Woo! Those last 2 were quite the struggle for me. I'm sure it felt really good for you guys too. All right, so let's go ahead to our stomachs and bring our hands to the side of our mat. Okay, I'm gonna actually, excuse me, one sec. I gotta move this mat because I keep hitting the edge of my rug in weird places. Okay, so we're here. Our legs are open and pointed and straight and strong. We're gonna push up all the way, inhaling for our swan dive. And come back down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Then we can add a little bit of a rock. Inhale up, exhale rock. Inhale up, exhale rock. And then we can add a little bit of a reach. So when you go to rock, you're gonna come up, rock, grab yourself here, up, rock. Use your momentum to lift your legs. Reach, rock, reach, rock, reach, rock. One more. Reach, rock, and bring it down. Good job, you guys. That's a good one to practice because that momentum takes a little bit of work. So let's stretch it out. And we're gonna go swimming, okay? So what I want you to do is put yourself in a low hover. I want you to feel your bottom rib and your hip bones attached to the mat. You're gonna reach your arms and legs and we're gonna flutter. And we're gonna count inhales and exhales up to 50 like we do in the 100. So go ahead, nod your chin, hover, And let's begin. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 10, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 20, abs, 2, 3, 4, 5, and X, 2, 3, 4, 30, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 40, abs, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 50. Woo! Go ahead and push it back. Last shell stretch of the day. Enjoy it. You earned it. Inhales and exhales. And again, explore those hips differently with each one of your shell stretches. This time your hips and knees might be nice and wide open, and you're pushing your chest now down into the mat and feeling yourself bringing your shoulder blades together on your chest wall. And let's do one more. Good. And then we're going to come on back around and put ourselves back onto our mat. You're going to lay down on your back here. Okay. So let's work on our teaser again a little bit today. And so we start here with our arms overhead. We reach to the ceiling, not our chin. We come up rounded, but then staying round low, we reach chest high. Arms come up, eyes go up, and then we roll our way back down. So it's hands, nod, scoop, heel, lift, chest high, and roll it down. Good. Now you can add your legs, so you can come to tabletop. You can come up, reach. You can keep your knees in as you reach, or legs go away. Bring your knees in and roll your way down. There's a lot of variations to teaser. So we're going to practice all of them, starting from its most simple form, because it's challenging, and then working to more complex versions. And sometimes it's challenging because of a flexibility thing, and sometimes it's challenging because of a strength thing. So we'll work on both. We reach and come down and come down. Let's do one more. Reach and reach, bend, and come down. Good. Put one foot down, back on the mat at a time. Walk yourself up. Let's go to our forearms here. Okay, so we are going to bring one leg up and work on our horseshoe. Okay? We're going to trace a horseshoe with our feet and come around and twist through those hips and come around, and the horseshoe can grow as you feel comfortable. And let's go for 2. And let's do one more. And come back to your center and set one foot down at a time. Walk yourself up tall to sitting. Keep your hands facing forward. And let's go ahead and either just de-weight your sit bones from the floor, or go out to straight legs and thrust your hips and eyes to ceiling. Whichever feels best for you. I want you to keep in mind that you have to keep your chest lifted through your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders sink forward and round out. So connect your shoulder blades back on your chest wall. Stay open through your chest and lift your hips and lower and lift and lower for 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Good. We're going to come around one more time. Let's head into our plank position. So you're going to go ahead, curl toes up underneath you. You're going to bring your hands up under your shoulders. You're either going to do some knee lifts, okay? Or we're going to go straight out to straight legs. And then we're going to add, with the knee lift, when you're here, I want you to come across to both sides, elbow to elbow, center, okay? And then from the full plank, same thing, across, center, same, opposite, center. Good. Elbow, elbow, center, elbow, elbow, center. Couple more. Center, center. Last one. Each side. Center, hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down. All right, guys, good job. Let's do a little stretching. Let's go ahead and stretch our hip flexors. So we're gonna come up to tall kneeling. Our back toe is turned in. Your front leg is out in front of you. And I want you to lean forward through your knee and hip and reach this arm overhead. So you should feel a pull come up and almost spiral around to your rib cage. Squeeze the cheek on the stretching side and keep your ears stacked over your shoulders and your shoulders in line with your hips. And then let's switch sides. You can obviously stretch a little longer than that when you're doing this on your own. Just want to make sure we get it in the time we have. Squeeze the cheek, pull it up underneath you, lean into the hip, and then reach away with your arm and lean into that stretch. Keep your posture stacked, back toe is turned in. Good. Couple more inhale, exhales here, guys. Awesome job in the workout today. We're definitely adding and building. I even had to go back to my old books and to see where we're at, just because I feel like we're like building and doing and cruising, and we really are. So good job.